Hello, I'm Josh Hewlett, and I'm doing the Rotarius Gladiator. The Rotarius Gladiator was probably the most nude, is the most nude of the gladiators. He was equipped with a trident and a net as his main weapons, and also had an arm guard, which was his only source of protection from the enemy, and had a hidden dagger in that arm guard. So here is a picture of the Rotarius fighting one another, which usually doesn't happen, but since this is from the movie Spartacus, they're not always accurate. Their clothing was minimal. They had no helmet or shield, which was almost made them of a lesser type of gladiator. And the nets were trapped and they were weighted, and some even had razors on them so they would cut their enemy. And the trident was made to skewer the opponent like a fisherman would skewer a fish. So here's what the Rotarius would usually fight. He'd usually fight one of these, and they'd usually pin up gladiators that were different types, so it would be a more entertaining fight. The Rotarius was a barbarian because it did have exotic weapons. Romans never fought with nets or tridents, and they had little respect because if they lost either of their weapons, which they usually threw, they only had a little dagger, so they would run away. And they were very quick and athletic, but that didn't help because they were seen as wimps because they would not face their opponent and fight them. So the tridents were made in different lengths. Some were made to skewer the eyes, and others were made with a longer prong distance so they could trap the arms and twist them. The nets, like I said, could have blades to cut off the enemy, and the net was hard to get off because it was trapped, so you could pull it. After you threw it, you could pull it back to ensnare the opponent, or it would just be heavy. And the Galeris was the metal shoulder guard that was distinctive to the Rotari. They were the only gladiator that would wear it, and they were the most naked.